There we are.
Chunk don't know if there'll be snow, so have
Thanks,
some
Big Jim.
beer tonight.
Didn't know that because I can't see the Let's Ride part until the timer ends. So thank you for letting us know that. Ooh. Ooh. Indeed.
Zayla.
Woo woo wawa.
Woo Zayla. Woo Zayla.
Woo Zayla.
Woo sailor.
That could be a thing.
Instead of that buzz, it just goes.
Woo. That's a quick meme video that could take over the internet.
Oh my! I'll have to. I wouldn't have anything Photoshop work planned for the night, but now I guess I'll be photoshopping the Uwu Zayla.
So it's just like that fat Mario cat, where the fuck it is, and it hits it, and it does that noise.
Mario Cat.
You hit it.
Yeah, Mario
and it makes
Cat.
the noise.
Mario Cat.
Mario Cat.
You hit it.
Uwu Zayla. It sounds when you cross the finish line in Mario Cat.
Hey, you guys want to come over and play some Mario Cat? Mario Cat.
Mario.
Mario Cat? No, Mario Cat. Fuck.
Fucking Mario Cat.
I'm so high on Oxy.
Okay. We ready to get this thing started?
Is that what you play when you're high on Oxy?
Yeah, Mario Cat.
Duh.
Okay. Previously on Botched.
There I was, just enjoying the sunlight as it burns off the leeches off of my skin as me and my fellow compatriots were walking down a hot street when all of a sudden... Woo.
Welcome back, listeners, or should it be junior researchers?
I think junior researchers.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to episode 2 of season 8.
Had to
of
think
Botched.
about that one.
I know.
Jib,
Botched.
jib,
D&D podcast. We are not going to start right where we left off last time, as the O5 Council has been reviewing the footage that you guys obtained by going to that alternate universe. So they haven't given any directives on what to do just yet. They're trying to figure that out and see if there are any SCPs they can, or at least reports of SCPs they can send your way to investigate. So for now, instead, there are other reports of anomalies coming in. And one particular potential anomaly is in a major city, and it's coming from an old sort of rundown-ish house that is sort of placed in between two larger, newer, fancier buildings. But there have been numerous reports of just disgusting animals in the area, and like in great quantities, dozens and dozens and dozens, all going into the same house, and no one has seen the resident inside for quite some time. So, yeah, you can do what you want. You can send field agents to go take a look first. You can, however you want to proceed, that is up to you guys.
The researchers.
Or you could just send researchers in.
No, we are the researchers.
Yes, you are all the researchers.
Shayna Gully.
Shayna Gully.
MD. And sorry, I met you guys in the orientation, but I'm really bad with names. Can you remind me? There's the crazy foot guy, and then
Stetson McCleary.
Stetson. What do you study?
Swing theory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Remember, with the proper way to make contact, either with bats, golf clubs,
Like the
or
mammals.
pineapples. What do you mean?
Bats, the mammals.
No. It's like a proper swing theory.
Oh, you're a golfer.
No.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Just swinging.
Stetson, golfer.
What about dancing?
Huh?
What about dancing?
You know what? I didn't go for the third major.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the option, but I ran out of funding.
That's fair. And then, Steve, what's your character's name again?
Now, voice in head, I know you remember Scott Hopkins, paranormal podiatrist.
I tried really hard not to, and I was successful.
I think you were hoping that I would somehow have a malfunction in my headset and die in the first episode.
You could have just left it at malfunction in your head. That would have been great, but it is what it is. So yeah, so you have this potential, anomalous event going on. It's in the city of Cincinnati, just so you know.
Well, since Cincinnati is already populated with criminals, I say we should hold a contest for the D class, and one of them gets their freedom, but they have to survive a whole night in that house.
Like,
see what happens.
Do you think it's some sort of trap house? I've heard of those.
Well, I mean, as far as you guys know, there is somebody residing in that house. They just haven't been seen in a while.
Maybe they got caught in a trap.
There's been lots of cats around, like a lot of cats.
I don't listen to hip hop. I don't know if you glean that about me there, Shayna.
I mean, I just know that when I go out, I enjoy a beat and a song. But I think your idea for a D-class contest is good, because then the field agents that we know have life insurance and families aren't put into danger while we capture some of this. Maybe they wear like head cams, all the D-class, and they go in there, and we can get reconnaissance that way.
Well, it's the voice in my head just reminded me, if there's a person in there, we don't very well want to send a violent murderer inside to sleep in their bedroom. So maybe my plan warrants a little bit of revision.
What? I hear what you're saying. But what if that person inside is also a psychopathic murderer?
Also possible.
I mean, they are, listen, they are from Ohio.
It's true.
And if you paid attention to the SCP Foundation's employee introduction video, Ohio bad.
Ohio is bad.
And I mean, if we're expecting an anomaly and this person hasn't been seen in this house for a while.
So you don't know. It's a reported possibility of anomaly. The standard protocol is to send field agents to just sort of get the temperature of the situation and figure out if it is or does not warrant you to send resources out there. Because, again, while the SCP Foundation has deep pockets, they really don't like, wasting time.
Can we just put in an anonymous call to local PD to just have to do a little welfare check there, and we don't have to waste any of our own people.
You can do that. I mean, you have field agents in the Cincinnati PD. So.
Voice and head, I feel like I'm not being clear. Can we just send some?
You can send cops.
Donut-eating schmuck over there to knock
you could do that. You won't.
See if he sees any blowflies.
You won't have any reports back if they die or anything, but.
Their precinct won't make a report that their officers were killed in the line of duty?
Sure, they would do that, yeah.
And don't we monitor? Wouldn't we, know that they're sending those cops in so that we would...
You would know that.
Okay.
With your field agents, though, you could...
Maybe, one of the field agents could just watch from afar while this schmuck...
With our vast and limitless resources, do we have access to a radio?
You do. You have radios.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Okay.
He meant to say 10-4.
Okay. 10-4. Roger.
Over and out.
Over and out. So you're calling in what? A domestic, a bomb threat? What is it that you're calling in for them to investigate this house?
It was a wellness check.
A wellness check. Okay. So you guys call it in, and the PD we'll put 2 cops on the beat. And then one of you can also be the field agent that's just sort of following them around and keeping an eye on things. Who wants to be what?
Hi, I'm Louie, the field agent, with some binoculars.
Okay.
Hey, Dennis.
Yes?
Is there any way for you just to raise Steve's audio? Just before we get really into the... Steve, why don't you say something?
I'm saying something. Should I try
Good enough.
lifting my volume in Zoom?
Nope.
No.
I just raise... So, yeah.
Let's just give Chad a second to catch up to see if that's any better. Because if your
I'm
levels
not
are
sure who this chat is you're talking about.
if your levels
but,
are okay,
It's because the volume was not super high on my speakers, and since
is the chat
his-
in the room with us
his
right now?
audio,
you know when you're like
Does
you're doing operations and you've got those.
We got a thumbs
It's
up.
it's the council. It's the council. It's the chat.
Just does the chat tell you to do things? Does it tell you to hurt people?
It tells me
does.
to hurt myself mostly.
Okay, can I have a cut point? I gave the wrong character name. I'm actually John Utah's, the field agent with binoculars. John Utah's.
Oh, okay. I thought that character died, but maybe not.
No, we never got
No,
to
you
that.
never got to him.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So yeah, John Utah's. You follow them out in an unmarked car.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
I got my
Phil-
surfboard on the back.
Sure. Phil and Steve, which two, or what are the names of the police officers that are showing up to this?
These are just Cincinnati cops.
Yeah.
All right.
My name's Trim Pickles. I'm 300 pounds.
Trim Pickles. Got it. 300 pounds. Okay.
How tall?
5
I'm
foot.
5'3".
Yep. Little bowling ball. Okay. Sure, that's you.
And your squad partner? Your car buddy? I think
I'm
they're
a
called.
supervisor.
Okay.
I'm Bruce Jenkins.
All right. Bruce and what's his
Bruce, are
name?
you training right now?
Yes, it's Bruce's day one.
It's my
Bruce,
first-
I want you to
It's my first day here.
Steve, what's your character's name again?
Trim Pickles.
Trim Pickles.
I remembered that one.
Trim. Okay. Officer
God damn it! I made a name I can't say myself.
Pickles. Got it. Officer Pickles. All right. So, or Detective Pickles. Either way.
All right,
It's Lieutenant Pickles.
Lieutenant
Bruce.
Pickles.
or now, Roos. I know it's your first day. I want you to forget everything you learned in the academy, like the law and your responsibility to the citizenry. We run this town, okay? Now we got a welfare check on an elderly citizen. All right, we're gonna break his door down, take what we need.
Her.
If he's alive, we'll let him know. I guess I don't know. We don't have to search all the rooms.
I mean, what I learned in the training is gonna keep me alive out here.
Kid, the only thing that's gonna keep you alive out here is a fucking miracle.
Oh God. I'm really anxious.
Don't worry, I'm not. You know, it's not the bullets or the gangsters or the knives or anything that'll get you. It's the diabetes. Donut.
Ugh, I shouldn't. My blood sugar's too high already. And with the extra carbs, I forgot my insulin in my locker. It's gonna be a real long 8-hour shift. I can feel it.
It's okay, kid. Just don't touch any fentanyl, and you won't go into violent convulsions and pass out immediately.
Oh God.
By the way, according to your computer in your car, it informs you that the resident here is named Edna Björner.
Yeah, that be our nurse.
87 years old.
Reporting in, John Utah's reporting in, it seems like they're offering each other donuts.
Good. Good report in. Continue to monitor.
10-4.
Got it. So yeah, so you guys pull up and roll me a perception check.
So we got a D20?
I did take all your dice. They're sitting upstairs.
16.
This is a 5.
Okay. Officer Bruce doesn't see shit. He's too focused on the lack of insulin. Officer Pickles, you notice that there are an awful lot of feral cats. Not feral cats, but just like cats just around the area and sort of coming and going constantly from the house. It looks like they're entering in, around the back or something like that. You're not sure. But the house itself looks like it's in some state of disrepair, and you notice there's a fairly large pile of newspapers on the front stoop. But you do see...
No, Goose. Look, clearly you gotta use the clues in front of you. Okay, There's 100 cats around. Obviously, this lady likes to feed them or whatever. They keep coming around.
Okay.
Well, once you feed them, they just keep coming back. And secondly, she doesn't know how to read. Okay? So you're going to have to look at her license to get the spelling of a name because she's not going to be able to do it for you.
I don't want to touch her or anything.
Well, you're the rookie, so you do all the touching.
Yeah,
That's
but
literally the rules.
I mean, I can already feel my allergies.
Look, kid,
Getting
I didn't
verklempt.
take that extra 50 cents an hour to not get you to do everything I don't want to do. Okay? Now let's go.
Okay.
All right, Goose, come on.
I get out of the car.
Okay, you do.
How many cats are in front of me?
Let's see. How many cats are around your vicinity? Bless you. 8 in your immediate vicinity.
I start firing. Clear a path.
Yeah, fire off a cat scatterer there, kid. That's right. Get
I'm
'em.
gonna start shooting these cats. Clear path.
Roll attack.
You're just fire in the air, kid. You don't have to kill the cats.
You told me there was no loss.
Okay.
A critical one.
Oh, shit.
While he sneezes.
Rip trim pickles.
My dice are all upstairs. Shit.
You 2d10s? I got you.
I got
Coming at you.
No, we need those. We don't have much over here.
All we have is d10s.
They're my favorites.
Just roll 2 d10s. That's
Officer-
like a d20.
Officer Bruce, you go to fire at a cat that runs right between your legs, and you instead shoot yourself directly in your left toe.
Holy shit, man! He just shot himself.
Why? Do you think it's part of an anomalous behavior?
I think he's a moron.
Oh. Not anomalous. Got it. Continue to observe and report back.
Kid, just sit down. Look, just sit down on
sit
some
down
cats
with
here.
it.
Just use this cat as a pillow.
I'm
There you
allergic.
go. Elevate your feet with this cat. Here you go. All right.
He's the fat one.
I'm gonna use one of the cats as a tourniquet to stop the bleeding.
I can't
His
breathe.
tail around and it's not.
I can't breathe.
The cats are not cooperating
Where's
with you.
my
by the way.
inhaler?
All right. I guess I'll waste a tourniquet on this fucking idiot rookie.
He's bleeding a lot out of his foot.
I mean, the diabetes was going to take his feet anyway.
Yeah, I put a tourniquet as high up on his leg as possible, making sure to crush one of the testicles. I don't want this kid
Medical check.
reproducing.
Medicine?
It's high or die, all the way up.
You put it around his
medicine
neck.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, you put it up right in his dick. Like you just tie it right around his crotch.
Dick to the
It's
thigh.
Don't worry, kid, you don't need that.
very
Hit it
tight.
as hard as possible.
Oh, yeah, it's tight and uncomfortable. It doesn't seem to really be slowing the foot bleeding that much, but
Did I miss his leg? Is that what happened?
I mean, yeah, but like getting that up there in the crotchal region, it's not really tightening off the leg enough to like stop bleeding.
Because my big old
Yeah, I
dong
forgot.
is in the
I
way.
have to
big
twist.
dong.
I have to twist that stick real hard.
Roll me a strength.
All right.
Constitution save?
Sure.
I think the trainer is trying to kill the rookie.
15 strength, DM.
Okay, yeah, you're twisting the fuck out of it.
6.
You're Officer Bruce, you were in a great deal of pain as you feel your nuts just being twisted up. You got some torsion going on. But it does look as though the bleeding is slowing in your foot. You feel like you may be bleeding in your pants, but
Hey, kid, look. Take this cat and apply pressure to the wound.
the cat looks like mangy a bit and dirty.
Yes.
Very, very dirty.
Blow on it first.
I'm sorry. I'm going to hit the cat with my gun to try to knock it out.
Roll attack.
It's a 2.
You miss. You swing and you just hit the ground next to it. And the cat... What's your AC?
This is probably like a 13.
The cat scratches you in the hand instead with 3 long slash marks and
Oh,
then
kid.
takes off running.
I hate
You don't want to get
this.
toxoplasmosis on your first day on the
I
force.
hate this
Oh my
city.
You're going to be very susceptible to suggestion for the rest of your life.
I should have stayed where I was safe in Baltimore.
It's okay. We'll get you some ivermectin as soon as we get back to the station.
Rub it on.
I'm
her.
lousy with it.
Okay.
Now, all right, kid. You just stay here. I'm gonna go take care of the old lady.
I'm not
your old.
moving.
Okay.
Go knock on the door.
So you go up, you knock on the door. You don't hear any. Well, you hear a lot of mewing noises on the inside of this house. But you don't hear any movement or anything like that. Roll me perception check again.
That's a solid 10, voice in head.
You definitely smell something stinky.
Ammonia?
You're not sure what the smell is, but it
the
stinks.
kid shit himself again.
You didn't smell it down by the car, but you do smell it right next to the door.
I'm gonna call in on the radio. Headquarters.
Yeah.
There's a pretty bad smell coming out here. Let's get a supervisor, a couple more units, and let's go ahead and start the coroner. Oh, and my rookie shot himself, I guess.
Oh, why did he shoot himself?
He's a rookie. Who knows why they do anything they do?
Were you not supervising him? You're a supervisor.
Look, I gave him the line, right? Forget everything you learned in the academy.
Sure,
And I
as
guess
you do.
I guess they taught him in
Standard.
the academy, don't shoot yourself.
Oh, so he shot
I
himself.
thought when I said, so he's like, oh, I forgot. I shot myself
Where did he shoot himself?
in the toe.
Okay. Did you give him a testicular tourniquet?
Yes. Standard procedure.
Standard procedure. All right. Did he scream?
Oh, yeah, like a little bitch.
Okay, you did
was
it correctly.
hilarious.
You did it correctly. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we're going to send out, another 1, 2 units? What you want?
Yeah, go ahead and send me 2.
All right, we'll send you out 2 more units, to investigate, we'll contact it. I mean, do you want me to call the coroner too, or just wait until we get
I just
confirmation?
go ahead
of
and
death?
start him. One might as well. It's gonna be pretty dicey in there. I can tell from the smell.
All right. See ya. So gets off the phone or the radio, and before too long, another 2 units show up for backup. These cops are also quite on the rotund side.
Hey! What's up? Pickles!
Good to see you, Pickles.
And
Oh, it's the Juice Brothers.
Hey!
I love these guys.
Jimmy Juice and Tony Juice, what's up?
Tony Juice, let's go.
love the juice. The juice is loose.
What's
Pickle
up?
Juice back together again.
Pickle
juice.
juice. Who wants to do some pickle shots?
Woo!
Let's go break in and find this old lady and steal her wallet before the coroner comes.
What's with the fucking hypermoron on the floor here? What'd he
I don't
do?
know. Ask him.
Hey,
Is he
idiot!
pressure with that cat or not?
My balls hurt.
Squeeze the cat harder!
Give me your wallet. Give me your wallet. Hey, and I kicked Bruce Jenkins in the toe.
Hey, rookie.
Sound like a
My
cat.
friend here asked for your wallet. Are you gonna be rude?
I didn't even bring insulin with me. Why would I bring my wallet?
What a fucking rube.
Can't teach him all, huh? Can't
Nah.
teach him all, huh?
No.
All right, let's knock this door down, fellas.
All right.
All right.
3,
Roll.
2, 1.
Yes.
Jimmy Juice got a 17.
I got 19 on the die.
All right, you do.
Natural 20.
You guys destroy this front door.
Juice Team, high
Fucking
five!
explodes, and you are hit with a wave of just the worst smelling awful. Smells like mold, garbage, shit, cat piss, just all kinds of awful. It just hits you like a wave. Like you burst down the door and it just boom hits you right in the face.
Let's
And-
throw the
con
rookie
saves?
in. Let's throw the rookie
yeah,
in.
you know what? Roll con saves.
Jimmy Juice got a 15.
18 on the die.
For Tony Juice. Tony Juice is strong.
Yeah.
That's a 12 for Slim Pickles. Slim. That is a
Slim
12 for Trim Pickles. His name is Trim Pickles.
Slim Pickles.
Trim Pickles has slim pickings when it comes to constitution.
Sure. You throw up all of the morning's donuts out of your mouth because it was fucking disgusting. That smell
Can
is
I make it to the rookie
awful.
before I hurl?
Acid is good on tourniquets.
Low.
No, you don't make it to him. You throw up immediately right there in the doorway.
This was supposed to be you, rookie.
Yeah. Lots of insects flying out of the room. as well, or out of the building, I suppose, towards you. Just like, it's just awful.
I don't need to go in there.
I'm gonna take the rookie here with me.
Yeah, just throw him over your shoulder.
Nah,
there.
I got an idea. All right, so I'm gonna go over to the rookie.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna be you and me. We gotta take point on this. I can't even stand. No, don't worry about it. I got you. And then what Tony Juice is gonna do is he's gonna take his shoe off.
Okay.
And make a mask out of his sock for the rookie to put over their face so they don't have to smell what the room smells like.
Okay.
Hopefully saving him like a con save.
But his shoe sock.
Okay. I got more sock.
All right. So you are going to carry him over your shoulder? Like, what is your plan here?
I'm gonna carry him under my arm. I feel like I'm a big fat guy that can do that.
Like a football.
Yeah, like his his waist is under your arm and his face rests on your stomach.
Yeah, so that he can hear my heartbeat, but also see my tummy go up and down.
Roll me a strength check.
It's a 14 on the die. Plus whatever my fucking.
You're carrying him. It's not great, but you're carrying
I
him.
would guess I would have a +2 to that.
Okay, you're carrying him. It's fine. You're a big fat guy. You have enough
I'm
time.
a police officer.
What I say, big fat guy. So you carry him through the threshold, and I'm gonna need Bruce to roll me a con save because sock or no sock with grossness, that smell is strong.
17 on the die.
He's fine. This is like home for him.
I can really smell like the different funguses on your feet.
Okay. Sure. So you're entering into the domicile?
Yes, we are both going.
Just you two.
Just us two. Because
Okay.
the other two are puking.
Got it.
Yeah, the kid will be fine in there. He has like 4 ferrets.
No,
So,
I'm good.
So you enter in
Yeah.
and roll me a perception check real quick.
All right. That's not good for one. That was Tony rolled a 4. And fucking the kid Bruce, he rolled a 3. So we ain't
right.
seeing nothing.
So you're not seeing anything like other than the obvious, which are just piles of garbage all over the place. This house is in major disrepair. There are piles of shit, puddles of piss, like I said, garbage piles like all over the place, almost as though somebody was hoarding trash. But the trash bags are all like torn open and random contents, strewn about. Lots of flying insects flying all over the place. It's awful in here. It's big old awful. But when you go in, it's sort of like a foyer, and then it looks like there's a room to your left, a room to your right, and then a staircase that goes up, and then a hallway that goes just past the stairway.
We're going to clear each room down here one by one.
Okay.
Does this hallway go past the stairwell on
Yes.
the right?
It goes on the right side of the stairwell, the hallway goes just past. It looks like there's an open room back there, maybe a kitchen or something.
I'm going to stick my head out and kind of alert the other two cowboys what's going on in here.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. I get it.
No, I could probably use like an extra pair of hands.
Voice in the head, surely I got some like peppermint to put under my nostrils.
Sure.
For scenes like this, I'll
Yeah.
go back to the car and get it.
Sure, you get it from the car.
And Jimmy goes back to the car and he pulls out his stomach acid bottle. He pulls out some cotton swabs out of there
Okay.
and he puts them up his nose.
Sure.
That's gross.
Okay. You do.
All right, Tony, I'm coming.
All right, let's head in.
So you all enter in. And like I said, it is a mess in here. It's so gross that the paint's peeling off of the walls, and you just see cats everywhere. There are dozens and dozens of cats, and most of them aren't really going anywhere. They're just all staring at you.
They're not like going out the open door.
Nope. They're just staring
Shoo
at you.
kitties. Shoo.
They just keep staring
Hey,
at you.
rookie, you got a laser pointer?
I don't have much blood left in me.
Jesus Christ.
And you brought them in here.
Slim, you got a laser pointer?
I don't know no Slim, but Trim, you don't
Slim
pull those
Trim.
laser pointers ever since the airplane incident. You know that.
Voice and head, do I have a laser sight on my pistol?
No,
You didn't even roll for it.
I don't have to. What fucking cop has a laser sight on their
I
pistol?
hope some people take their jobs
You just have a laser pointer. in your pocket. For
Me?
shits
I
and
do?
giggles. Sure, why
Fuck
not?
yeah. All right, fuck
'Cause
these
it's
cats.
nothing. It's a fucking laser pointer.
I use it as I try to get the cat's attention with it.
They just keep staring at you.
Fuck these cats.
Each of you.
Yeah.
They're still mewing a bit, but they're all just standing or sitting in place all over the furniture, like high up, down low, doesn't matter. They're all just staring at you guys.
Do they look hungry?
They look mangy and gross.
Gross.
Their fur is matted with shit and dirt and blood, and they are just staring at you.
Well, this is fucking creepy. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, she's probably dead in the bathtub or something.
Yeah.
Let's go up there.
What about your guy from outside?
Oh, they've like gone into the house.
All right?
They looks like they're in the foyer and it's gross. There's a lot of cats staring at them.
I mean, does it seem anomalous, or do you want to also go and investigate, or stay back and just report in what's happening?
Man, I'm not going in there.
You are an SCP Foundation personnel, sir. Get your act together.
I mean, those cats aren't even responding to a laser pointer, so it's probably an anomaly.
So that's your criteria?
I mean, that's pretty solid.
Okay. I mean, so you're trying to recommend us to send in what? An MTF? Researchers? What?
Hold on. Let me just try one thing. I roll down my window from across the street.
Okay. The cats that are coming and going from the house don't seem to be paying you any attention. Each of them are carrying various things. Rats, bugs,
Guns.
not guns, but
Trash.
trash. Like, they're just continually, like, taking things to the house, basically. And then there's some cats leaving, but none of them out the front entrance, always from around the sides of the house.
They're not acting like actual cats. I'm going to give a 70% probability that these are an anomaly and that I don't need to go in that house.
You're one of our best field agents, buddy, let me tell you.
Well, let's see what the
Bold and brave.
what the bowling balls find out.
Okay. So, you guys all go upstairs.
Can I hack into their body cam footage from the car?
Oh.
roll a,
Engineering?
And this is not like a fucking button.
It's just not a
A
button.
button check?
High low.
Hack button.
Oh, I thought I had to roll a skill check.
I'm giving.
I
Well,
was getting a stat real quick.
is there a hacking?
Engineering,
There is a
right?
hacking.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
Well, it's
No.
engineering.
Oh, I thought I
Engineering or science.
Science, whichever you want. I just rolled a stat. It could be either
Sure.
of those.
Go with engineering.
Computer science.
Computer
okay.
science.
Got a 14 for that stat. So I got a +2.
Okay.
And I rolled 21 all day.
Yes, you actually have a laptop.
Let's
you pull it
go.
up, and you can see each of their body cam footage on your laptop. You've hacked into the database that's right there.
Sending you the feed right now.
Okay. So you can see what each one of them sees, and you can hear what they hear from the safety of your vehicle.
God, this fucking stinks.
It does. It stinks everywhere in the street.
And
It's
these
also
these,
Cincinnati. So
these
that's
stairs are so creaky. Like no matter where I step,
Why do old ladies always have creaky stairs?
right?
every time. Every time.
They ride their little chair down the stairs. They shouldn't be creaky.
So you guys head upstairs then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So upstairs, it appears there's only 2 rooms up here. This house is kind of on the skinny side, but it looks like there's a bathroom, and it looks like there's a bedroom, or what you're guessing is a bedroom. The door is closed. The bathroom is open, and again, all the way up the stairs, all the way on the top, trash everywhere. Just strewn
Hold
over
on.
the sides of the railing. It's just gross. Everything is covered in like shit and dirt and blood, and it's just gross. in here.
Trim, wait for me.
But I
God.
think it's the altitude up and upstairs.
But now that you're upstairs, you do smell something extra off.
And from the bathroom, maybe?
Roll me perception.
I'm going to look at my notebook. What's her name again?
Edna Bierner.
Natural 1 perception.
You're dumb. Your nose actually got stuffed up from all of the grossness and also the fat.
Jimmy Juice got a 15.
Okay.
Bruce got an 18.
Okay. Bruce and Jimmy Juice.
Tony. Don't worry about Tony.
Okay. Bruce and Jimmy Juice, you guys, I don't know how Bruce knows, but it's a story for another time, but it smells kind of like death. And it doesn't smell like it's coming from the bathroom. It smells like it's coming from potentially the bedroom direction.
Trim, we got a body behind that door.
Well, throw the rookie at it.
Use the
jeez.
rookie battering ram.
No,
Tony,
no, no,
ready?
no, 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 no,
3,
no, 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 no,
2,
no, 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 no,
1.
So the door, by the way, closed, but the bottom of the door looks like it's been broken open, almost like a pet door, but it's
cat door.
but it's like busted, as though this is not a natural occurrence, and there's like scratch marks all around the edges, and it's very jagged looking. But yeah, that's what you see.
With advantage, our strength roll +2
I rolled a 16.
is an 18, and we jam his face right through that fucking
Sure,
door.
you use his head, it smashes that door wide open. The door actually falls straight out. Roll me another con save.
Everybody?
Everyone who's in that vicinity.
Oh, Jimmy Juice botched.
9 for Trim Pickles.
Okay.
Fuck this die.
Jimmy Juice, you throw up so hard because A, you're hit with the smell of long, rotten, decaying, dead body.
I don't want to.
But also, you see over top of the bed, the body of Edna Bjorner has hung herself, but the lower portion of her body is missing, and you just see like portions of her guts like hanging out, and like her hands below the wrist. So it looks like to a certain point, her body has been sort of taken apart. Like that, whatever it was couldn't get high enough to get the rest of her.
Well,
Cats ate her.
It's shawarma. It's human shawarma.
But yeah, so her skin is like green and rotted, and it looks like she's been dead for quite some
I
time.
don't know what to make a big deal about.
The bedroom itself is also like the bed is like covered in trash and newspapers and more of this shit everywhere. And there's a bunch of cats in here just staring at you, not making any noise. They're just staring at you.
Just smells like a Jersey Mike's in here.
Trim Pickles has some respect for the dead. He's trying to shoo the cats. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on.
This is awful.
Well, Bruce rolled an 18 for his con.
Okay.
Tony Juice rolled a 17 for his con.
Okay.
Bruce is going to bend down and pick up one of these old kittle cats
Okay.
with an animal handling.
Sure.
It's not great. We'll say it's an 11.
Okay. So you go to pick up the cat. As your hands get close to it, it immediately scratches and then bites your hand. And all the other cats in the room start to mew at you, like, but they're just staring at you. The cat that you try to pick up is holding its ground. It just scratched you, and is staring at you. And all the cats continue to stare at you. Roll a perception check.
You don't think this is like werecats, is
botched.
it? Are you a cat boy now?
Fucking Pickles, not having a great day.
15.
I'm trying to swat these cats around. I'm not paying attention to shit.
Jimmy got a nat 20.
Okay.
Bruce got a 15. Tony got a 9.
Jimmy wipes the barf out of his face.
Jimmy, you hear something coming from down below.
Fuck.
Sounds like not heavy footsteps, but it sounds like something large is in the basement. You're not sure what it is.
You guys hear that?
But you're the only one that heard it because it's
No?
pretty far away.
Something downstairs. In the basement, maybe.
I'm focused on this angry puss.
No, stop fucking with the cats, man.
You
They're
know
feral
what?
cats.
Never in my day will I stop fucking with pussy. I'm gonna shoot it. The cat.
Okay.
There's hundreds of them. Just shoo them away.
That's what Granny always said, but I always get caught up on the same one till it's
What'd you get?
15.
Yeah. You point your pistol at the cat and you blow it to fucking hell.
What the fuck, dude?
At which point, all of the cats attack.
I run.
The rookie?
Oh, everyone. Like, they are pissed.
What the fuck? I didn't do shit.
So every cat, because you're surrounded in every room of this house, they all just start to fucking rip and tear into you fuckers. I mean,
Do we have a
ankles, face.
I sprayed mace everywhere.
Good
Fuck.
luck. Spray your mace.
I got a 4.
Yeah, you're not doing great.
No.
Roll athletics if you're trying to run.
I'm
With
gonna run.
disadvantage, you fat
What's a
fucks.
disadvantage?
Does Bruce have disadvantage because of his toe?
He can't even go anywhere. He's being held.
Triple disadvantage.
All right. Well,
He's
Bruce.
being held like a football.
Disadvantage, I got 14.
Sure.
Jimmy got a 10.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Tony Juice got a 2.
Okay. Roll me sanity checks.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta roll a stat.
Nat 28.
Hey!
Ain't no fucking cat gonna get me.
Jimmy got a 9.
All right.
Trim Pickles is so close to retirement.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So 15 would be a plus 2.
I don't know why they gave me a trainee if I was only going to be with them for 2 weeks, but they did.
Tony Juice got a 13.
Okay. Tony Juice and
Jimmy Juice.
Jimmy Juice.
Who got a 9.
You are doing okay. Oh wait, that's not right. Jimmy Juice, you're a bunch of cats are leaping up on you and biting you in the neck,
Nah,
and
fuck
the
these
ears
cats.
and the face, and you're
Fuck
just
you.
kind of backing up. And it looks like
There's not a banister behind me, is there?
there's a banister
Oh,
behind
no!
you, and you start to stumble backwards.
Fuck!
Anyone trying to grab him real
Jimmy!
quick?
I will. It's
Dex.
my brother.
Brother!
I got a 5.
Okay.
You fat fuck!
You go to reach, but your stubby little arms are like a T-Rex. He hits the banister and falls backwards,
Cheeto fingers.
falling a floor and going straight through the floor. And you don't hear any more noise from him after you hear a loud thunking noise. The rest of you, though, are still being attacked by cats viciously.
Is there like is there a tennis racket anywhere in here?
No, I mean, you guys, I assume you're just running straight out of the house because
just
of your
running out of the
athletics.
house,
Yeah. I mean, you're being attacked the whole way out and all the way back to the cars. Scratched and bitten mercilessly.
Yeah, the cats seem to be acting as some sort of hive mind, and the middle of the fat fucks fell through into the basement. You got the feed for that?
Yeah, we're seeing that. Well, I mean, we don't see the guy falling into the basement because... Oh, wait, that's right, because you have their body cams.
Yeah.
So the other cops run out. Are you driving away or just staying in the car?
I'm going to stay in my car and kind of see what's going on.
Okay.
Oh, good luck. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
The
I'm
cat-
tearing through these
I was
cats.
going to say, you tear off.
Where's
He's
Bruce?
inexperienced.
Is he with Trim Pickles?
Drop Bruce in the bed.
Yeah, Bruce is dead.
Where's
Oh,
Bruce?
did you leave Bruce behind?
Where's Bruce?
No,
Oh,
We
he's...
dropped Bruce
if
in
you
the
drop
bedroom.
if you drop Bruce in the bedroom, he's dead.
Guys?
No, you got ripped to pieces.
Guys?
The last thing you saw was dozens of cats tearing into your face.
He was 30 years from retirement.
Trim Pickles drives off, though roll me a con save.
He turns down
He's
the...
a werecat
Hold on,
now.
hold on,
He's
hold
not
on.
a werecat.
Hold on.
He's a cat boy
Hold
now.
on, let him do his roll.
Fine.
He
not
turns
feeling
down the rear view mirror, and there's just a single cat in
In
the,
the back seat. Well, they're separated.
sharpening a single nail with a nail file.
Sure. No, your vision starts to get blurry, actually, and you feel very lightheaded. You don't feel good at all, and your car sort of veers off to the side and runs into oncoming traffic. Your car hits this thing and sort of like goes action movie style, flips up a little bit, and ends up doing a little bit of a barrel roll.
Did he wear a seatbelt?
What a terrible time for a pancreas attack.
And you just sort of smash into the concrete. The car is just on its side, or upside down, I should say. You in the car, Tony Juice,
Yeah.
cats are all over that fucking car, and they're scratching at the glass, and they are scratching a lot.
I'm going to put the
They seem very pissed.
wiper fluid on to scare them away because cats hate water.
Sure. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. They seem to be very pissed.
I'm here for the cause. I'm down. I'm here for the claws, kitties.
Okay?
I'm down for the claws.
Sure.
Persuasion on cat.
Sure.
You just get on the bullhorn and start making cat noises at him?
Meow.
Can't speak
Animal-
English. This will go well.
Animal handling with disadvantage.
Oh, come
Oh, that was a good roll. It only gets better.
You shot it.
No. Bruce did. Tony Juice didn't shoot anybody.
Oh, I thought Tony Bruce. Okay.
Ah. 15.
Okay. Doesn't seem to slow the cats down. They continue to scratch at the glass. The entire windshield and back window are heavily covered in cat scratches.
Some sort of fever, you might say.
Sure. You don't feel great either. By
I
the
got
way.
fever?
You don't feel well. You're getting a little bit lightheaded.
Can
You
I
think
look in the mirror to see what I look like?
pale and covered in scratches and bite wounds. You're not turning into a cat. I mean, if you want to do that,
Does he want to go on Broadway?
that's okay, but that's not what
I'm
you're
a
experiencing.
sourpuss, you
Sure.
see.
The SCP, so the researchers back home, what are you guys doing now that you can see everything that's going on? On the body cam that's in the basement, that cop is dead as fuck.
But can you see any movement on
But you do see some movement. It looks like there is a large, furry creature walking on what appears to be 4 legs, moving through the background, but it's dark, so it's very hard to see what it is exactly. And you see lots of other cats just roaming around.
Yeah, Agent Utas here. If you could look at the body cam footage, this is obviously an anomaly.
We're going to shut that down and send in a team immediately.
And I'm going to come back to base now.
Nope, get them out of there.
Get who out of there?
Get those cops out of there. We need the witnesses and we need to test
They're already
them.
fucking dead, man.
No, you got to save them. That's
What?
your duty.
Johnny Utah, coward.
Look, man. This ain't like robbing banks, all right? It's not easy.
I didn't say it would be easy. You got to get them out of there, man. We need to interview those people before we give them amnestics.
Can you drop me a bulldozer?
A bulldozer. You
Yeah.
have a car and a gun.
The cats are going through the car. I can watch them, man.
Well, fucking get them out of there. You're in a car. Cats don't move as fast as cars.
Do you think I could like just surf on these cats,
Maybe
man?
push them. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to push Officer Juice's car to safety with my car.
Okay, do that. Roll me a. Is there a driving skill? I don't remember if I put it in
Nope.
there or not. Okay, we'll just do Dex then.
Okay, well, let me roll a stat. Oh no, I have stats.
You have stats for Johnny Utah.
Fucking John. Is that like survival?
I said
No, he
Dex.
said Dex check.
13.
You ram your car into the back of the cop car. And
you hissing me?
It does cause the cats to disperse a bit. And you are pushing the car, although very slowly, but you're pushing it away. The cats seem to give up after a bit, after about 100 feet or so,
Honk, honk.
and they all just go back to the building.
All right, the hive mind has detached, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of my car now.
You get out of the car.
Stay away from me.
Come here.
No.
I need your help.
I'm gonna fire into the air wildly to disperse him.
He looks like that guy from RoboCop after he got hit with the toxic.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
No, he just looks like he's covered in scratches. He's very pale.
I don't feel good. Call
Stay where you
EMT.
Yeah, okay, the ambulance is on the way. I thought they were already here.
My salami levels are low.
You researchers, back at SCP headquarters, Site 69, what are you sending to deal with this or to investigate or whatever it is you want to do?
Yeah, I think that John Utas should go in and fight the thing in the basement.
Okay. We don't know what it is.
We have no idea what that is down there.
Oh, Shayna, while I know that you are in love with Johnny Utah and you think he is your knight in shining armor, clearly your vagina has gotten the better of you and has affected your judgment. Now, clearly what we should do, send in a mobile task force with scratch-proof gear equipped with yarn grenades
That's a good
and
point.
laser pointers on their weapons.
Well, hold on. We already proven that laser pointers don't work here, podiatrist.
We tried that on the cats, not on the anomaly.
Well, that's true, but I figure if they are working in a hive mind state of mind, that it would go double for that. Now, look, I like the sofa cushion armor that you were talking about. I think that could work
That'll
out
give them
well.
a few minutes.
I don't even think we need guns. Maybe even just big spray bottles that are full of water. Just little.
Yeah, it's super soakers.
Yeah, the Super Soaker 5000s.
The
Yeah,
backpacks.
Those, I think those would work great.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We could also firebomb it.
Well, we want to
Now-
contain it.
It's
wanna
the
figure
middle
out
of
what it is.
Cincinnati, Shayna. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, we're not Philadelphia in the
There are
80s.
people there. There are real people in Cincinnati. Americans.
So are you sending MTF?
Yeah, we're gonna send in. We're gonna send in
The best.
MTF. Who wrote Cat Scratch Fever?
Nuge. Ted Nuge.
And are you
We're not gonna name a MTF after Ted Nugent.
are you collecting the cops, the surviving cops, or what is it you want to do?
We need them for research. I have to dissect their diseased bodies.
Okay.
So get Trim Fatty and the Juice Brothers out here.
Okay. So you send out MTF to sort of lock down the scene.
I think Yusuf should be able to do it.
All by myself, man?
You guys
All by
eventually-
myself?
Hey, just ride the peace train in. I know it's a wild world, but you should have no problem.
There's too many vectors to this.
The police are collected, brought back to Site 69. So what tests would you like to run on them?
CAT scans.
CAT scans. Okay, sure. CAT scans. CAT scan comes back that they're fat.
They have
That they're
artery
fat.
disease.
They have artery disease. I don't know what else a CAT scan will show you, but as far as that goes, they have a relatively normal CAT scan.
In a full
Fucking hate you.
Come on.
in a full
Stupid.
biohazard suit.
You and your fucking giggle over your goddamn CAT scan joke.
I mean, nobody laughed at my Cat Stevens
You
jokes.
Moonshadow?
There's no
Moonshadow?
cradles, okay?
No.
I was just going to say we should have definitely armed that MTF with cradles.
Sure. So, in the facility, what tests would you like to run on these guys, these cops, if any?
Full dissection.
They're not dead yet.
I mean,
Oh.
Jimmy Juice isn't dead. He fell through the basement.
They're doing Jimmy Juice is dead. I mean, is somebody going into the basement?
Hey, you
to
said we
collect
got them all.
I said the cops that are outside.
Okay.
Let's run some blood work on Tony Juice.
Okay.
Looking for anything that would be abnormal for a
Sure.
700-pound man.
All
So,
right.
like, we could skip the diabetes and the high
Sure.
blood pressure and the...
So if you test his blood and it comes back that he is positive for influenza, hepatitis A, hepatitis B,
Okay.
tetanus,
Yeah.
and tick-borne encephalitis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who's got Lyme disease?
I don't know if tick-borne encephalitis is the same as Lyme disease.
What is tick-borne encephalitis?
That's a great question. Encephalitis isn't it where you...
He can't
Where you
eat
get
beef
paralyzed
anymore.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's that new vegan attack. Is those ticks that make you hate
Encephalitis
beef.
is that one that attacks the nervous system. You get all I don't know why I'm talking like this. Is the one where it attacks the nervous system. You get paralyzed and shit.
Said
A lot
that
of people get it from mosquitoes.
the spider that gives you boners?
No, that's engorgelitis.
Oh, and cordialitis.
Right. Now, voice and head, can we measure the viral load counts there? See if they're consistent with somebody that's just been infected.
As far as the viral count goes, they are heavily dosed and are probably, according to their vitals, they're probably not long for this world. They're going to die pretty quick. You don't even know if there's anything you can do. Their blood is basically poisoned.
Okay.
So they're pretty fucked.
Yeah, I mean, many people infected with tick-borne encephalitis do not have symptoms, but for people with symptoms, the time from feeling bite to feeling sick is usually about 7 to 14 days.
Sure.
Severe disease often occurs, including infection of the brain or the membranes around the brain. Initial symptoms can include fever, headache, vomiting, or weakness.
I mean, after a few hours, their organs are literally shutting down.
Is it rabies?
No, you don't notice any rabies in the
Any
test.
kind of parasitical lesions on the skin or anything like that?
Not that you can tell. I mean, there are numerous wounds from bites and cuts, but no parasites. Just the diseases that I named.
How's the hair on the bodies?
But, I
Is
mean,
it starting to get
sparse
matty?
because they're fat?
No, but
I
then,
want these to be werecats.
You do. You want it to be a werecat so bad.
you know what? I'm just running every test we got.
Yep,
Here.
and-
You know what? As a swing theorist, I
Their
just
hair?
gotta try everything and aim for the fences.
Their
you know?
hair seems fine.
How are
And-
their feet, voice and head?
Web.
Fat,
How are their fingernails
Soft.
growing?
not claws. Short and
From what
stubby.
we know already, voice and head, I want to go ahead and advise the MTF that's responding to go ahead and cordon off a 1-block radius and to cover every opening with saran wrap. It's not going to be the most effective, but it will stop the cats and it'll be very funny.
Okay. As you give these orders,
Ooh, hold
that's
on. Before those MTF go out,
okay.
I'm gonna hand them all a box.
Okay.
It's a bunch of mittens.
Sure. Kitten,
Yeah.
quiet. Got it.
And also, I was thinking on the Sorry, I'm glitching. On the outside, the perimeter, you can't let any cats through, so you just got to shoot those cats with turrets, like a firing line.
Turrets.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you give these orders, that's where we're going to take a break. And we're back. Okay. So the MTF show up, set up a perimeter, and they start shooting cats. Is that what's up?
Only if they try to break out of the perimeter there, voice and head. We don't need to, we don't need to go crazy with it. We're just trying to contain them. We're not trying to exterminate.
Question. So you want them to seal up all windows and doors with saran wrap, right?
Voice and head, here's what I need you to do. I need you to pull the ham out of your ears. What they're going to do is seal up openings that would allow the cats out of a 1-block radius. So alleyways, yards, stuff like that. Just a 1-block radius around the house.
So you're gonna wrap up a
Not
1-block
the house
radius
itself.
in saran wrap. Okay.
Correct.
You cordon off the 1-block radius. Okay.
I'm also going to need a separate team to set up some cell phones on tripods, see if any of these cats try to get out of the saran wrap. I'm trying to go viral.
Okay.
It'll be very cute.
I mean,
you know what we could also do as well?
sure.
We can get a couple loaves of bread, cut a hole in the middle of it, and bread those
And
cats.
fuck it. Fuck that bread.
No.
That's right. Oh.
Bread them. Bread those cats.
Sure. You notice that a lot of the cats are going into the sewers, getting into trash, just picking up whatever they can find, and just going back to the house.
John Utah's here. We got to kill the queen cat, the cat queen. They're acting like ants.
I don't think we need to kill it. I think we can.
Capture the queen, and the workers will just follow, and then we can put the cats to work.
I got an idea.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Yeah.
I can't wait.
You want me to dress as the mate to the alpha queen cat and go
Who wants to
lure
dress as
it,
Garfield?
lure it back?
Normal.
We need a dog SCP. Send him in there. Chew him up.
I mean, we can go about this multiple ways, but I think there's only a handful of smart ways to do this. I think these MTF should probably have not only wet towels, but also cooking mitts on to get the full protection as they go in to get that. If that doesn't work, we can contact the Juice Brothers' mother, make a nice lasagna, right? Set it out there in the basement, little box and a stick and a little pole. Bam! I think we can get this king cat or this queen cat right out of that basement, no problems asked.
You think it's
A voice in the head. How long is it until Monday?
Well, here's the thing.
6 days.
Oh,
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we got
It's
time,
always Tuesday.
We're as far from Monday as we can be.
which gives us the best fucking chances.
What are you doing?
Going.
Are you getting lasagna made?
Going to Giant?
We're making ant cat bait.
lasagna's Plan B.
No.
Voice in head.
Got it.
I wish Plan B was that easy.
Man, that'd be great.
yeah,
I would eat so much
it wouldn't
lasagna.
cost me $50. Make a fucking lasagna.
Have you bought a Stouffer's lasagna recently? Shit, that shit's expensive.
It's fair.
All right. Well,
Hey,
let's,
they
let's
Plan
get that
B
MTF
expensive.
in there. Make sure they have orders not to attack any of the cats. We don't want to rile them up until they find that big motherfucker.
And to
Okay.
wear scratch proof, like Kevlar everywhere.
Sure.
Don't get
So-
scratched.
So the MTF go in. You three are all MTF. Got it?
Should we use?
John Utah's here, leading the task force.
You're going to be MTF. Okay.
Can I use
Did,
one of my MTFs, or should I just
can.
make one up?
Whatever.
Did Tristan get that special one ready, Phil?
No, I don't think he did. I think we're gonna save that
Okay,
one.
no.
Yep, we're
No
gonna
worries.
save those.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That works.
I'll talk to him on the way home.
Okay.
We'll pull those out. I know what you're talking about.
All right.
All right,
So the MTF are entering into the building.
Steve, what's the name of your MTF?
Brick St. Lawrence.
Brick.
Brick. Okay. Who else?
John Utah.
Fucking John Utah.
I'm leader of the mobile task force. I'm the best agent we got.
What are you talking about? You were a field agent 2 seconds ago.
Oh shit!
He
Those are
just got
different.
promoted.
Those are different.
Those are very, yeah, those are
Never
very
mind.
different.
No relation.
You have an MTF for me.
Field agents are people who are like infiltrate like the police and stuff like that who get sent out to report back to the SCP Foundation that, hey, there might be some shit going on. MTF are like Navy SEALs.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx.
My name's
I said it first.
Kurt Breischer.
Kurt. Okay.
Yeah, Kurt Breischer.
I don't care about you. Fuck you.
Also known as the apparatus.
The apparatus
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. Hey, you. So the SC. So the
What do you
SCP.
got, Tristan?
Yeah. What do you got?
I'm Paulie. Paulie Mall.
Polymall.
Yep.
Shakti day. All right. So the three of you all have body cams. So the researchers back at home base could see what's going on. They can hear as well through your earpieces. So you three enter into the premises. Again, like I said before, lots of cats all over the place.
Don't shoot those cats.
They're just staring at you.
We don't have guns. We have water guns.
We
Whose
literally
idea
have
was this?
You
pistols.
came in with water pistols. Okay.
They took away our guns and gave us water pistols.
I brought a weird pistol. Fuck him.
a
Were
rare
pistol?
pistol?
Yeah, a rare.
Everything
real
I
pistol.
shoot turns into a werewolf.
I pull a shotgun off my back and say, and I keep this real close for
Okay.
close, far encounters
Sure.
at a certain distance.
When you pull that shotgun off your back, all the cats, they kind of like hunch down a little bit. The
I
hair
put it
raises back, raises on the back of their neck. They're not moving. They're just staring at you. And where would you like to head? There's a hole in the ground next to you. Mm-hmm. You have a room on your left, a room on your right, the stairs, and then a hallway that goes past the stairs.
Shine my light down in that hole.
It appears to be what was at some point the body of a very fat police officer. The body has been stripped of its flesh, a lot of its organs. It's a big bloody mess down there, and you just see a pile of cats kind of all over top of it.
Voice in the head, are you telling me that this cop had fat bones?
It did.
And that's how I can tell.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
God, look at the
Big
size
old-
of those bones.
Big old thick bones.
Fucking
What a
walrus
shame.
man.
Yeah.
law enforcement, right?
He wasn't fat. He was thick boned.
Thank you.
It's just a layer of skin over
Yep.
his really, really fat bone.
But
Yes.
like really thinly stretched skin.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna put my thermal goggles on.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
At this point, like midday.
Okay, so they won't work. Well,
In the dark.
I mean, it's not
In the
terribly
basement, I
bright
guess.
in the house, and the basement will be dark.
all right. I'm gonna hop down there onto the.
So you're gonna hop down the hole.
Sarge, let me use the hose.
Don't get these things riled up.
No. So the hose is a camera on a cable
Okay.
that we can drop down.
Okay.
It's got night vision capability. We drop it down the hole and take a 360.
Okay. You do that.
Don't let it dangle too high. They're gonna start swatting at it. Come on.
It
Nice
doesn't
and
have
steady.
a bill.
It's got a little
Nice
bell
and
on
steady.
top.
Man, I wish I had my death die. High low.
Hi.
You just see lots and lots of cats. Looks like in the distance you see something larger sort of disappear in the shadows. You don't see what it is, but it's sort of like just barely, you barely miss it, just moves behind a wall. Something about the size of a horse, moving very slowly.
Oh,
It's big, fellas.
I thought you were gonna make it Nightman with his cat eyes.
No, it's not fucking night.
Dark Man with Liam Neeson?
Better Call Dayman.
Great movie.
Also, yes, it's a Sam Raimi movie.
It is.
I've never
Not
seen
all
it.
Sam Raimi movies are created equal, but that one's fun.
Well, drag me to hell. Let's get down there.
Didn't like that movie.
So, are we gonna try to spray these cats?
No.
Again,
No. Let's
you
let's
can
do
jump down the
stairs.
hole, or you can look for stairs.
Let's
We're
find
gonna
the
look-
stairs.
We are going to look for the stairs.
Paulie's looking for some fucking stairs.
You go past a set of stairs, and there is a door that looks like it probably goes to the basement. Again, hole on the bottom of this door. Looks like cats are coming and going through this hole. You see cats carrying shit down there as well, like literal shit. You see them carrying rats, bugs, trash, other thing like plant material. You're not sure what it is, but you see them just coming and going pretty regularly.
Does the light switch work, voice and head?
It does. It sort of flickers a bit.
I turn it on.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
It's a set of rickety wooden stairs, and the stairs are covered in trash and shit and cats. And all cats are just... When you go through the kitchen to get here, the cats are just staring at you.
very carefully not to
Dozens.
step on any tails.
Dozens of cats.
I shotgun out down the stairs.
Those cats, their necks bunch up a little bit when you get the shotgun out. You go down the stairs.
Oh yeah, y'all come. Are y'all coming? Are
Yup.
y'all coming with me?
They shut the door and leave.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God!
You get down the stairs. It's very musty down here. It also smells terrible.
Fucking
Oh,
Cincinnati.
God. But you guys are the best of the best, so you're fine.
We brought
with-
Bane masks. We're okay.
It's a good idea. You've also been inoculated towards most of these things.
time for cats.
Um,
That comes later.
very musty, very humid down here. And there are just so many fucking cats all over the place.
Well, this whole house is. Well, there's trash everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Didn't realize that we're standing inside a litter box.
And you hear what sounds like something large very slowly walking around. But you're not sure what it is.
I'm gonna put my thermal on now and try to see a little bit better down here.
You see so many lights from cats.
I figured that, but I'm looking for the.
You see a mass of small thermal things moving behind one of the walls. Like, it doesn't look like one big thermal. It looks like a whole bunch of tiny thermals. There's like smaller ones. There's like swarms of them moving around. Like, you see all kinds of thermals, but it's weird. It doesn't look like it ought to for just some big creature moving around.
Have that many thermals.
Yes.
Fucking cat eggs.
Goddamn thermal normal.
I'm gonna probably message back to headquarters to see if they have anything on database about what I'm seeing on thermal.
Some sort of queen cat.
Nothing so far. This may be a new anomaly they've not discovered.
A cat
before.
queen.
Cat queen.
Louis ignites his flamethrower.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
No, Louis.
The cats hunker down and they just stare.
He
at
doesn't pull the ignition, but
Sure.
remind me, do cats burn?
you. Everything burns.
Hey, down here, we'll all burn.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
And I don't mean the college, son.
What is the layout down here, voice and head?
So it's a dirt floor. It looks like it is a series of hallways and rooms down here in the basement. It looks like some of it's natural and some of it was kind of like dug out. The basement is in pretty rough state. You're not sure if this is all naturally occurring or if some of this was made after, like it's not part of the building, so to speak. Like maybe something else happened to dig this out or something. You're not sure. But as you get down to the bottom of the stairs, there's a large open room, and then you notice one hallway where it gets like smaller to the point where you'd have to like hunker down a little bit to keep going. It's almost like a crawl space, but a little bigger than that.
and then,
Let's check the normal human hallways first.
Okay. So you move down the hallways,
in tight formation.
keeping an eye on that thermal. Again, it's just kind of wandering around. It's not too far away. Look, at this point, you move to another room. This room, there are numerous cats, dead cats, hanging from wires.
Oh, fuck that.
Like pelts and skinned cats, gutted cats, like all these cats, like hundreds of cats hanging from wires in this room. The
Gross.
floor itself is covered in bugs and rats and guts and shit and all this stuff. It's fucking disgusting in here. And you see just on the other side of this room, there is that weird thermal signature just moving around very slowly, very, very slowly moving around. There is a door in this room that goes to that room wherever that thing is.
I'll go up to it.
Okay?
I'll cover him as he breaches.
And
You
I'll
guys
I'll
ready?
cover our rear
Yep.
with the fire.
Okay. You open the door?
Very cautiously and slowly.
Okay. You very cautiously and slowly open the door. And you see what is on the other side. Roll me a sanity check.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, technically
15.
my back's to it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm insane. It's a 2.
So when you look through the door, you see what kind of looks like a house cat. However, it's about the size of a horse. It also looks like it is stitched together from hundreds of other dead cats. The fur itself is mangy. It's covered in lesions, parasitic infections, wounds, blood, shit, piss, dirt, all kinds of grossness. The cat itself has like one main head and then a few other little smaller deformed heads. Eyes, at least a dozen eyes. It looks like it has 5 or 6 limbs. It doesn't look like it's getting around very well, but it's just kind of wandering around. But this thing is fucking disgusting. And the wounds seem to be seeping this strange grayish, blackish substance. And you almost feel like you hear a purring noise. But just seeing this thing fucking disturbs you, and you are losing your mind. So you are either going to have to choose... You know what? Not choose.
Nope. Give me a high-low, Bubba.
Not a high-low. 1 to 2, drop to the ground, cry for your mammy.
Okay.
3 to 4, run away. 5 to 6, fire wildly. How about that?
Can I roll my d6?
You can.
Okay.
He chose violence.
It's a 6.
You just start firing wildly at this large cat-like creature. You start just firing at this fucking thing.
Oh, hold on, Dennis.
Yes?
I have a super soaker.
It's true. You spray this cat with water. It makes it wet. Doesn't seem to do anything. Like, doesn't care. It barely notices you're there. Most of its eyes are just kind of milky colored and like rotted looking. This thing does not look like it's doing very well. But you do notice that there's a large contingent of cats sort of going up and in it and like taking bits out and putting bits in. You see them carrying rats and bugs and plants and skin. And what's falling out of it is like old rotted pieces of meat and things like that. So it seems like the cats themselves are what's keeping this thing together and replacing its bits.
Should I turn around at this point? What's going on,
It's
guys?
soaked in water now.
Yeah, it's wet.
Oh, I
With
replaced
water
I
on
replaced
top
all
of
the
all this
water with ignition fluid from a flamethrower.
Gasoline,
When no one was
got
looking.
it.
Yeah.
Cats don't seem to be happy.
I'm going to say that I'm pretty, like, fishbowled, and I don't hear anything going on around me since
Okay.
I am insane.
Sure. What are the other two doing?
Are the cats that I'm keeping eye on behind us doing anything?
They're staring at you intently, hunkered down, necks raised a bit. They're gross. They're all very gross. But the ones behind you, they're just staring at you. But they also keep moving with you.
Ho. Cap.
Yeah.
They're not aggressive.
Yeah.
Let's not make them aggressive.
Uh-huh.
I feel like if we get some containment specialists in here, we can probably load this sucker onto an 18-wheeler pretty easily if we make a path for it.
What's Point doing? I can't see.
We're not gonna. He's tired. He's real tired. There,
Okay.
Sarge is real tired. We're gonna take him upstairs, and we should call for a containment crew with a nice big trailer. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there any way for me to regain sanity?
Yeah, roll me another sanity check.
Okay.
Or they
And
can
we're,
just
and we're
carry
gonna
you
take Sarge. We're gonna leave the room and leave the house.
So should I turn around or no?
No. That's not necessary, Cap. Let's just go.
17.
out. Yeah, you get yourself back together. The large cat doesn't seem to be aggressive towards you at all. It's just wandering around.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Rick by the collar.
Yeah, Sarge. Hey. Hello. Hey, Sarge. It's okay. It's okay.
A box.
You what?
Get a box.
You want a litter box?
You get a box.
Can we just get like one of those like
Schrodinger's. Get a box. We can contain it.
Don't worry. We're gonna get a box.
We
We're gonna
can-
get a real big box there, Sarge.
can we just
get a
like
big
scoop the
box.
house up?
You want to scoop the whole house up.
Yeah.
No,
just
no,
get like
no.
all
So-
of them at the same time.
Cap. Okay.
I don't want to know.
Cap,
I don't
here's
want
what
to
I
know.
think.
I don't want to
think-
know.
I think we should clear a nice, huge path. Right. Knock down some walls. Open up a real big space. That's a path out to the front. Have them back up a nice big containment trailer. Right. And we can just move some dead cats and garbage into it and see if it goes.
Okay.
Let's roll for that.
I mean,
So I'll say you guys head back out. You make the call for a containment unit to show up. They show up with a truck and a container that you guys can actually carry that would fit the creature.
Okay.
but that's great because if it's not getting replenished, we don't know if it's alive or dead.
Sure.
So it's literally Schrodinger's
Schrodinger's cat.
fucking
Yeah,
cat.
that's right.
But you're going to have to take it down into the basement to load it up and bring it back out.
Okay, so it's like a shrink growth sort of thing.
A little bit. I mean, it's still it's a big it's going to be a tight fit for the cat in there, but you can get to it. I mean, otherwise they're going to have to try and dig a hole through the wall and like get down in there. I mean, you could take the time and have them do it that way.
Let's try this first.
Let's
Okay.
try this. We can throw some bells,
Sure. Bells.
catnip inside the trailer.
Sure.
See if the big thing just goes on its own.
Okay. So you do that. The big thing stays in the basement. So you guys go down in there with the containment unit. And the big cat, like I said, just seems to wander around. Doesn't seem like it's aware of anything. Doesn't seem like it's really like doing much of anything. It just keeps wandering while other smaller cats keep attending to it and replacing bits and whatnot.
Is it pathing on like a pattern?
No, it just seems pretty random, just kind of wandering around. Doesn't ever seem to like stop or sleep or anything. It's just kind of weird in that what it's doing. So you guys
Yeah, but
go down with a container. Mm-hmm. Okay. You put it on the ground. The container's there. You can either try and like push the cat into it or just wait for it to path its way into
We'll
it.
just kind of like gently guide it that
Sure.
way.
You do. Cat goes into the container pretty easily. Like I said, it doesn't seem to be terribly aggressive or anything. The rest of the cats, they just keep staring at you and following you around.
what happens if we...
This container, by the way, is it has a screen on it so you can see what's going on inside.
Nope, I don't want to see what's going on inside.
You can't, but I mean, somebody else can be watching the screen. But-
So I don't think you should.
okay,
Let's seal that container and
Okay.
bring it upstairs.
sure. So you do it, and it's not the easiest thing to do because the space itself is not the most reasonable for you. But you get it up. You get it into the main level of the house. The cats just keep kind of following you around. You pull it out the front of the house. The moment the box crosses the threshold, who's watching the screen, if anybody?
I am not.
You are not. Anybody else? Is anybody watching the screen in the box?
I have to be. Paulie's watching.
Okay. You notice the cat starts to undulate, and it explodes inside the box, almost as though like some amount of pressure went off, and the whole thing just explodes into a big meaty mess. And inside of it is filled with like rats and bugs swarming around, and it just goes crazy. When that happens, all of the cats go fucking ape shit and just start attacking the shit out of you guys.
I open flame.
You do. You start with a flamethrower and you go. Are you just staying right there and flamethrowing? Because they're all around you, coming from all directions.
Well, I mean, we're in the doorway.
You're in the
So I
doorway,
made a choke point and I'm firing fire.
but there are also
They're
cats outside.
From outside coming in.
Yeah.
Someone's got my 6, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll be shotgunning behind him.
Okay, you guys do that. You guys are basically in a triforce trying to stop this onslaught of cats.
And we're wearing scratch-proof, bite-proof Kevlar armor.
Okay.
Wrap, like we were told.
How do we get in here? With
Front
a
door.
tank?
Oh, well, yeah, like an armored
Armored car, right?
armored
we want to
personnel
retreat
carrier.
to the APC and evacuate.
Sure. So I assume you're not taking the container with you?
No.
Okay. So let's see here.
We can always go and hook up the APC later and drag it out.
Okay. So there's just a wave after wave of cats, and they keep attacking, most of which are not getting through your defenses. However, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's his name? Paulie?
Paulie.
You feel as though a few get through and start scratching at your less armored bits, as if these fuckers seem to know where the best strike points are, and they're like getting in there, and they're all over the place.
Goddamn hive
and
cats.
you sustain a few injuries as you get back to the APC. You guys get inside. The cats are all over that fucking thing going crazy, but you can ride on out of there if you want.
I told you not to look. I told you. You never fucking listen to me!
Are you going back to Site 69?
With we don't have the package.
You don't have the package, but not that there's a whole lot in the package anyways. It's exploded.
You need to go into quarantine right away.
All right, fucking take me, bro.
Okay. You guys head back to Site 69. And doing blood test, you also have blood poisoning. There's not a whole lot they're going to be able to do for you, Paulie. You're going to die in a few days, most likely, just from the severe amount of grossness in your blood at this point. However, through what you've learned, because you went in there and you found out that and it's been designated a number, it's SCP 511. It can't seem to leave the threshold of the building that it resides in, or else it explodes, which sends the cats fucking crazy.
The cats can rebuild it though and make it better.
So, through observation, because the building hasn't been determined just yet, because trying to figure things out. It looks like they're building themselves another one of these instances in there. Anytime you send anybody, though, it does, like a team, they get more and more aggressive towards that. Is there anybody else you'd want to try putting in there other than you guys to see if you could observe or even just kind of regulate the situation?
I mean, we got robots.
Let's throw some D-class in there.
Any particular type of D-class?
Cat boys.
Cat boys. Okay.
No. Any type of D-class? What are you thinking?
Like any attributes that you think might be...
I know. I'm
Old ladies.
Oh, yeah, cat ladies. Cat ladies.
Old, homicidal old ladies.
Nanageddons.
Okay. When you put older women in there, you notice that the aggression of the cats goes way down. Especially women who are postmenopausal, and especially women who are rating a little higher on the dementia scale. Like, for whatever reason, that seems to keep the cats relatively calm, though they keep building the 511 that's in there. However, you do notice that even if it's a site where you've cleaned out all the trash and everything, within a few weeks, the person, the D-class that you put in there, just keeps on losing their mind and like gets more aggressive and like covers the place in trash and garbage and all this stuff. So it's more of a maintaining than anything else.
We'll refresh the D-class
Sure.
every time it's needed.
Sure.
And just take the old one out, put the new one in.
Okay.
And can we build some sort of like containment pod around this house and just helicopter it out?
So you could try and scoop the house out, but I mean,
I think it's probably better if we leave it. Excuse me. I think it's probably better if we leave it in there, and just maintain it and contain it by adding this D-class. Because if there's not a constant source of trash and animals and refuse, it's likely the cats will go farther and farther out to seek it. Right.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we also want to feed it a steady supply of trash and animals.
Does your cousin have some sort of waste management contract?
Not me. No,
Cincinnati.
my cousin's dead.
Okay.
There's trash everywhere.
We could try the Lanzani Waste Management Company in Jersey.
That's a long haul.
They love government contracts.
I think they're tight with a group of Teamsters that'll be happy to drive that truck, right? Or they grab that trash right over here. It should be more than a truckload every couple months or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
Job's done.
the SCP Foundation sort of not cordons off the area, but sort of builds around it so that it looks like the street ends there, so that it doesn't look like there's a house there anymore. So nobody, gets to any ideas of what might be going on in there. And that's sort of the pattern that continues from here on out. And there are numerous instances in the future where it's different parts of the country, it doesn't have to be cities, but there are certain aspects that seem to be similar amongst them. Basements, crawl spaces, humid, dark, lots of cats, putting these things together. But there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason as to why they're doing it. And for whatever reason, every instance that is run into by the SCP, they all kind of be similar. And with that, we're going to call it, as the SCP Foundation designates this one 511, otherwise known as the Basement Cat. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, YouTube, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers. Your weapon of choice, Big Jim, the Knock Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mill, Shandapando, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scappy, Goose Law, Slimy, God King, Red Panda Bash,
Long may his cats scratch.
Fevo, Zappa Supreme, and Old Swamp Ass. Want to support the show? Then head on over to a bunch of stupid websites. FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, LizardTeats.com, MookMolk.com, BuyTheseViagra.com, Louisiana Pocket Gophers, Gopher.com, DamnYouDennis.com, BirdsWithPenises.com, Chickums.church, PartyMormons.com, or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast. Like our newest patron, the Peppermint Schnapps guy from DragonCon. Want to support the show but can't do so financially? Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you can leave a 5-star review. Chonky will read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media, or find their album on Spotify. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Want to send something to the studio and have Chonky open it up on stream? You can do so by sending it over to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325.
Why do I have to open it?
Because you're the cutest and the most to lose. And whatever you send us will show up on the Wall of Fame over here in the studio. We salute you, Big Jim.
What do we decide on?
You
Site
are
director.
That's right.
Oh, I thought we were going to do redacted.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
We are going to do that. Let's do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do this. Ready? We salute you, Big Jim. You are this episode's
Redacted.
And as always,
When you finally found a lady willing to hang from the ceiling fan while you get your jollies off, but her goddamn cat ate all her feet off, scream Botched. And we'll scratch you.
we'll see you next week, nerds. What's that name?
Shinigami?
Shinigami SPQ.
SPQ.
Fucking high five.
Shinigami Sonatus Populis K Romanus.
Fucking
I got
6
you.
months in advance.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, so ending the episode.
You got COVID, bro?
No, I
Because
don't.
if you do, kiss me so I can have 5 days of paid vacation.
I got tested and came back negative.
No,
Yeah,
I've
me
been,
too.
I've been testing every day and coming back negative.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, hell
Shinigami.
yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Love you too,
Or
baby.
Sister. I thought that was going to be Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, thanks, Shinigami. Oh, you thought it was going to be Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah, so like if nobody looked at it while it was in the box, we'd be able to get it out of there
Gotcha.
because
I figured we just had to kill all the cats so that they stopped building that shit.
no, I figured once it was contained and we didn't have eyes on it anymore, then the puzzle was done because we wouldn't
Sure.
know if it was still alive or dead.
Gotcha.
And I was also thinking that if we just put the house on wheels and then put it into a containment facility, the cats would be happy inside there if we just kept depositing trash.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't have the basement anymore.
They would stay
It
in the
needs the
basement. It needs the
But if
He's
you
saying
wheel the
put-
house
put-
out, it
putting
wouldn't
like
have
the
the
whole- like
basement.
the whole foundation.
Oh, okay.
Everything in a bowl.
You can move houses. We're fucking.
I've seen them move houses. I've never seen them move basements with
Question,
the house.
y'all.
Yes.
Am I putting Officer Bruce, Trim Pickles,
Yes.
Tony? Okay, got it.
Jimmy and Tony Juice.
I
Everyone
got
that
it.
died.
I got it. I got it. Is it Jimmy with
No
a Y?
spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but after 2 episodes, this is the highest fatality season of Botch.
So no one else died, right? Brick is still alive.
John Utas.
Utah's is still
Yeah,
alive.
it's
he'll
just the
come back.
cops.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good thought, Steve. It was funny.
All right, so that's everything. We're gonna head out.
Well, let's thank all
people
these
in chat. All right, let's do this.
silly people in chat.
Daito 2049, 01 Ella, 7 Bavilit, H Vivides, Aten, Bmel 86, Commander Root, Drapsnat, Kata, Rentren Shinigami SPQ,
Sonatas Populis K. Romanus.
Spooks the Tuna, and VL Mercy.
Thanks, everybody, for coming out. If you enjoyed this live show tonight, you can catch us again next Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern as we continue our SCP adventure. Dennis, are we taking Monday off?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm home, so.
I know. You know what? We might do Botched Films on Monday. The only way that you'll know if we do it is to hit that bell and get a notification, or simply be in the Botched Discord with just your support for $3 a month over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. Thanks, everybody. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
See ya.